Okay, I'm going to do a tutorial on this unique design of frame engines. I have here a structure. It is 6 wide and however long. I think this is about the right length. I might have it a bit oversized. I'll just trim it off later. This is a 6-axis engine or motor drive, and it is very compact and easy to understand. Unlike the other designs where you have wires running everywhere, this one you can actually look at it and see how it works without having to memorize everything, so it's really easy to repair. Plus, it only uses components from Red Power 2. You don't need wireless transmitters or anything like that, so it is like a legit design. So I'm breaking these off and I will start constructing it. Though this design isn't really perfect because it does take up a lot of space, it is by far my favorite just because it's so easy to understand. And probably the best thing about it, even better than the ease of understanding and wiring, is that it won't jam under any circumstance. Plus, it's real easy to write software for because of the way it's wired. So, okay, get some bat boxes. Okay, so you want panels on everything. The only place you put the covers is where the sticky sides of the motors face, and I call the arrow side the sticky side because if you move a motor with a frame attached to it that's on that side, it'll get moved with the motor, but if it's on this, if the frame's here, then it won't get moved with the motor. So, and you do want the panels there, that way the motors won't get lost, as I say. So bat box here and here, and this design is possible because I found out by accident that motors will receive power from adjacent motors and then they'll retain that power after they're moved. And when aligning motors, look at the face, and oh yeah, I have to do this sometimes. Just what I do is I think of this thing here as an arm that pushes the frame. So just think of this arm and it pushes the frame that way. And then just remember which direction it's facing. Okay, so right now I call it in the primed position. Or wait, no, it's not in the primed position. Primed position is after this motor pushes it, which should be the default state for the motors. And you want the arrow on this to always be the same direction as the arrow on this. Okay, so this one, if I got the arrows right, yes, make sure. Sometimes I make stupid mistakes. Okay, so this will get pushed there, then it will push the frame back, yes, because that always faces the opposite direction of the arrow. Okay, so that'll get pushed forward, then it will push the frame back. Okay, so now this is really where you get to see how compact this design is. You make another row of bat boxes this way. The bat boxes are linked. The big disadvantage, aside from space as well, is you can't have a centralized power source, but that is fairly common among some of the other designs. I don't think you have to get rid of those panels, but I do it just because. Okay, arrows face inward. Then these have the same direction. Wait, no, I did that wrong. So these two are left and right, and these will be up and down. I want to get the bat boxes adjacent. So this one will be pushes the motor up, this one will be up, and this one will be down. And I will do the wiring last so you can see how simple and easy it is to do the wiring. I didn't even need to do that because the covers go on like that anyways, or the panels. Okay, now you want a section of frame for these to push on. Oh yeah, I did need to get rid of those. And you can kind of see the arrow through the... Damn it, I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay. Covers. Now you can't see the arrow through it. But no matter. See these. You don't have to think about it, just match it. Okay. Place this. And just use panels whenever. Okay, now the next set of motors, you can kind of place it wherever. You could place it on top, you could place it to either side, or even on bottom, but I just put it over here because you'll need a space of that, and you'll also need a wall here, so that's left, right, up, down, and these will be forwards and backwards. So again, it's just the same design and it's very modular, and I really like that. So this will be up, and that will be down, yes. Or no. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that is backwards and this is forwards. Have to think about it sometimes, but it doesn't take long. So that'll get pushed that way, and then we'll push the entire frame back. It's very confusing because you can't think in one direction. It's either relative movement to the frame or relative movement to the world, and those two things are opposites, and it's really easy and frustrating to confuse. Okay, cover this up with panels to make it look nice, and plus I think I'll put some wiring. Yeah, wiring does go along there. Okay, so, and just however I'm done already with the motors, it didn't take long at all. So now to start with the wiring. Okay, you just get 2 data cables. You don't have to I'll put it on the wall. Yeah, with my World Eater I put it on the wall. And if you're wondering, the World Eater is that over there. I'm about to do a video on it as well. When it's done, it will have mining heads on all 6 sides. And that is my big project that I'm working on at the moment. You can put cables on these. I like to because it attaches them and they'll share power all nice. Like, oh wait, no, you can't click on them that way. You can just put the cables there either. It doesn't really matter because it's weird because the panels will stick to things that are in the same block even if it's not touching the panel. So this is considered attached to the frame entity even though it's not directly touching. Okay, I'll get the ribbon cables set up first. Okay, I can start getting my inventory. Dump all this stuff. Then the sorting in too many items is really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so on the motors that push the moving motors, or the motors that move motors, you want those to be, as I call them, the prep motors. And for those I use the black wire, which is bit 16 or -1. And okay, that's there. It's kind of easy to screw up at this point. Okay, so I did build those all in the non-primed position. Priming and prepping are the same thing. I'll have to put a wire here anyway, so I'll put it here. That free space there. And then, yeah, I'll need a wire here, so I'll put it here. And the computer and stuff will go there. Also, another neat thing with this design is, since red power can let you put stuff on any direction, you could build this vertically if you wanted. Okay, so I will just start. I'll make forward bit 1. That's backwards. So backwards will be bit 2. The wiring in front always looks the messiest, but the other parts look decent. And since it's a compact design as well, it gets looking messy as you get the ribbon cable. Or the bundled cable. So I've used front, right. Now up and down I'll do next. I should make left first just because that's how I think, and that is left. Yes. Right. Okay. Wait, no, I did this wrong because you want to put the wires in the positions. I thought that was odd. Yeah, you want the wires to be where the primed positions are, so I know I don't have to get rid of these, but starting over just cause. Okay, so forwards. Is this forwards? Yes, so forward goes here, because then the motor will move onto that square and it gets activated. And in the software you leave, well, not necessarily the software, I'll do that later. Actually, I think I'll just do this semi-randomly, just cause, and then I'll figure it out in the software later, because the cables are very arbitrary if you're just using software. Okay, I will charge the bat boxes, then get a computer set up. Okay, apparently the lag is fraps. Okay, so place your CPU here, monitor here, disk drive here, get a fourth boot disk, pop it in, start, get an IO expander, wrong, very wrong, butter. Okay, that's right, yeah, that's right. There. That's messy, but whatever. Okay. Once you get your computer set up, I strongly recommend you design and place a pimp throne here. I have it programmed. Be sure to watch the rest of the video to see how I did that, and I will just show it working. Okay, so I will move forward and then forward, then this direction. Is this direction right? Yes it is, because I'm right-handed. Then up, no, forward, no, I'll move right, then forward, then up. And since it's programmed this way, do it backwards, right, forward, up. So then do up 10, forward 10, right 10, move. I don't know if the frame graphic glitches like that for everyone, but I guess it's not horrible. Battery boxes, they're really not that bad to replenish, and I'm sure you could work out some sort of design where you wire it through the top. I didn't on my other design because I'm going to be mounting drill heads on top, so I don't really want to interfere with that space. But yeah, I'm sure there is a way around that. It's just a matter of taking the time. It would look messy, but as if it doesn't already. Then here's a preview of the World Eater. I'll be doing a video probably today. Now it's moving up. So yeah, as you can see, it works really nicely.